You say the drinking is better than a woman, and you say the thinking takes too much time. You sing like a siren, your voice breaks my heart, and when you are crying, it is like
Oh boy, everyone, I have no idea what the title of this stream is. I should probably fix that. I have no idea if anyone's watching right now anyway. Let me see here. Is anyone watching? Is anyone in fact watching the stream? That's what I need to find out. I don't actually know. Oh, C says hey, and then this guy, I'm gonna write kitchen stream, kitchen live stream. Kitchen live stream. That's the name of this. That's the name of this. Fix your cam instead. Still the last title. Yeah, no, I fixed it. What do you mean fix your cam? This was intentional. This was entirely intentional. What do you mean by fix it? I made it look this way on purpose. I'm making breakfast right now. That's what I'm doing. This is a rare star moment where you see me outside of the room. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a concept like that? I surely cannot. It's a rare moment. It's a rare moment in modern history. There's a moment where the moment where I'm making eggs. Can you imagine that? Imagine the gravity of a situation like this. I surely cannot. I can't imagine a world in which Star leaves his room. Leaves his fucking room! We left his fucking room! Free! This is, these are eggs. These are eggs right here. Now what we do with these, let me show you how this works, right? Is that I don't actually know if I can position this properly and make it to where you can see what I'm doing, alright? Now you have the relative framework of what I'm doing, okay? I'm gonna go over here, right? And then I'm gonna crack these eggs. Don't go away, goddammit. I'm gonna crack eggs. I'm gonna crack the fucking eggs. Okay? I don't understand how this is supposed to work. How do you crack eggs again? I don't remember. Do you remember how to crack eggs? I surely don't. I don't know how eggs work. How do eggs work? Oh, I have to put the sausage in here. That's how it works. I put the sausage in the thing, and then I crack eggs. Fucking eggs, man! Fucking eggs! Oh, shit. Okay. I accidentally did a thing. Okay. I am in fact no admirer of Star, but his egg-making abilities are immensely precise. I did it wrong. I actually cracked the egg wrong. Well, I'll wait for it to be fixed later. Anyway, hello everyone. What should I do with this other egg? I'm gonna put this other egg back. I'm gonna put it in here. You know, it's actually just sitting here now. I think I actually cracked the egg by accident. But, yeah, hello. What is the chat saying? What is, Daniel's Twitter is back. Okay. It's 6 for you, right? Yeah, no, it's 6 in the morning? Yes, it is 6. Only real fans remember. I lol at every time Star rees. You crack eggs using a spoon or a fork. I disagree. Papier des Orpheus Evic Mensonge? What? What are you saying, man? What are you saying? I just know my name is in there. What are you saying? I can't actually read. I don't actually have my glasses on. I haven't had glasses. You know, the thing is, I haven't had glasses for ages now. And it's a real problem. See, I talk about it like it isn't a problem, but it actually is a real, genuine problem for me. I haven't had glasses in so long, and I got them stolen. I got the glasses stolen from me in Oklahoma. That's what happened, is that they stole the glasses from me. They stole the glasses from me in Oklahoma, and then I lost them. That's how it works. That's how Mafia works, is that you get the glasses stolen from you. You get the glasses stolen from you in Oklahoma, and then they steal it from you. That's how it works. They steal the glasses from you, and I got them taken away. Do you realize this? Do you realize that I got them taken away from me? I got them taken away. I got my glasses taken away from me, man. You don't understand. You don't understand how it is. Preparing eggs with Mr. Logan. Yes, that's how this stream works. That's what I'm doing here. I'm preparing eggs. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see, where am I? What was I doing, actually? Climate change is a good thing, actually. I think climate change is a force for good in our society. Climate change is good. What does the chat say? Okay, the chat is saying the same stuff. How is everyone doing today? How are you all doing today on this fantastic Wednesday morning? How is everyone doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing absolutely stupendous. Alright. Doing alright. Doing okay. Star is doing alright. Absolutely stupendous. Star is, what is the... Okay, the chat hasn't said anything new. I'm going to assume that all of you are unoriginal. That's what I'm assuming right now. I'm assuming all of you are unoriginal and have had no ideas. I'm the only one who's had any ideas. Only one who's had any ideas in my entire life. I don't think any of you have had any ideas. What are your ideas? Please tell me. Never heard of them. That's why. It's because they don't fucking exist. Never heard of any ideas. You don't have ideas. None of you are even cool. What am I talking about? Maybe this stream will help. I haven't slept at all, and I have a rehearsal to go to in another city. I don't know if... Yeah, hopefully this stream will help. I have to plug the laptop in. I don't know how it works. Devil Star. Yeah, no, I'm the devil. I am the devil. I who make bad things happen all over the earth. I'm the devil. That's how it works. I'm the devil. Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Star. I have star characteristics. This is my dog. Hello. He's saying hello to you. Look at him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy who ain't done nothing wrong. Look at him. A good boy. Good boy characteristics. Socialism with good boy characteristics. That's my dog's political theory. Look at him. He's a good boy. Oh. Oh. I'm the devil. I don't exist. Do you exist? I don't exist. Face looking like a mask. Yeah, no, that's my rapper name. Face looking like a mask. All one word. This. He has good boy characteristics. Good boy. Face looking like a mask. Why did I start live streaming? I was live streaming for some reason. I was going to talk about something. I forgot what the live stream was about. What was I going to talk about? Do you know what I was going to talk about, Bert? Does he know? He doesn't know. How many of you in the chat have good boy characteristics? That's what I want to know. Good boy characteristics. Don't lick my mouth, boy. Don't do it. He wants to do it. He's licking my neck now. Don't do that. He has good boy characteristics. Let me tell you. I have no basis for this claim. I just know it's objectively true. Let me see. Yeah. Let's listen to Kino, a good band that I like. Yeah, these guys are cool. This is a song called Calm Night. Okay, so my dog is he's attempting to sit in front of the camera. Now he's laying on the laptop. Yeah, hello Garfield. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, that was Eastern European music. It was actually a Russian song. Let me see here. It's by Kino. Kino is a really good artist. I like pretty much most of their songs. I enjoy. I listen to a lot of like Russian electronic music, a lot of like Russian music that has synths and stuff. If it has synths, usually I'm gonna like it more. It's all pretty good. I'm a big fan of like Human Tetris and stuff like that. I like a lot of Russian music. I just like the sound of their voices. Like even when they do like opera and this type of thing. I like pretty much all Slavic people. You know, people with Slavic accents, I think, make really beautiful music. It's sort of like Scottish people or British people. Like Scots and Brits just have like the perfect. They have the perfect voices for music. I don't know what it is. I think Slavs do as well. How is everyone doing to the chat who's recently joined? I have no idea why. I started this live stream because I started it out in the kitchen. And then I left the kitchen. So now I'm over here. Now I'm no longer in the kitchen. Should I go back to the kitchen? I'm gonna do a straw poll. I'm gonna do a straw poll right now as to whether or not I should go back to the kitchen. I'm gonna have to remove the dog though. I'm gonna have to remove him. I'm gonna have to remove him from existence. Where did he go? Oh, he's right here. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back to the kitchen. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the kitchen. That's the real question. What could I possibly do in the kitchen? That's what I really want to know. Mohammed Abdullah says that hell doesn't look so bad to look at. Yeah, that's how I feel every day when I wake up. Oh no. Oh. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden making a sound like a dog. Hell doesn't look so bad. Look at this. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. Oh. I'm in hell. So this is I totally messed up the egg, by the way. When I tried making the egg, I totally messed up the egg. Let me try and move this somewhere else. Let me see here. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll put it right here at the epicenter of the kitchen. The epicenter. This is actually a really good angle to record. I actually really like this. This is not that bad. I would be able to record here just fine. But this is what happened, right? I put the egg in and I put it in wrong like a fucking retard. And there was also a bunch of grease in the pan. But this is what I got, right? I got a flattened out shitty egg. I totally fucked it up. I fucked up the entire egg with being dumb, so I'm gonna give it to him. There you go. Eat it. I fucked up the entire egg. That's how poor people don't know how to cook. Poor people don't know anything. That's what I fucked up. I literally I fucked up the entire egg. Let's see what's going on in the chat. But yeah, I actually like this angle to record at quite a bit. I should record. What I have this set up on is I have this on top of a pot, on top of a pot that's on top of the what is this called? There's a term for this. Oven. I have it on top of the oven. I have it on top of a pot on the oven. And I actually like this angle a lot. That's one thing that's been bothering me a lot lately. One thing that's been making me a rage is the idea of not having enough like uniquely or like good camera angles to work with. Because I recorded a vlog. It was called The Greatest YouTube Video. It was a 30-minute vlog. It was a 30-minute vlog talking about which videos do I think are the best videos on YouTube and how I kind of define that, what my metric is for the best video. Now, I had a few problems with that vlog. I didn't like how I repeated myself a lot in it, or like just generally repeated a lot of the same ideas. That's a big problem I have with how I talk. But I also didn't really like the way the video was shot. Like, I felt like it needed way more colors. The place it was recorded in needed to be better. But I didn't do that. You know, it just kind of existed. And, you know, I was looking back on that video, and I was considering how it could potentially be redone, and the conclusion that I inevitably came to was that this video needs a better aesthetic, because the aesthetic would be what would convey the message even further. And I can't do that. You know, I can't do that with the limited setup that I have. So I'm thinking I should just take the money I have. I should just take the money that I have and then buy a fucking tripod or buy a GorillaPod, something like this, and then just use that to have better camera angles. Because let me fucking tell you, this bothers me. This makes me a rage all the time. It makes me a rage that I can't, properly record the aesthetics and stuff. No one else cares. I'm the only one who cares, because I look at like every little bitty piece of the work that I put out, and then I have to critique every small little bit, every small little nuance that's in it. And so I end up making all these videos I just don't release because of that. And I'm trying to do that less, because I want to just release stuff that, you know, I want to have the aesthetic like this, of like, fuck off, go away, you know, I'm going to be as abrasive as I possibly can. That I wanted to try and kind of change the ethos of the channel to be that way. The problem is, or the big problem with that, is that sometimes videos are just so bad that you can't, you know, sometimes videos are just so bad that you can't properly, you know, interpret them with that kind of ethos in mind. Like, some things just genuinely have to be sacrificed. And I mean, that's the kind of difficult thing about it, is that, like, am I going to make an artistic statement by just releasing everything, or am I going to release everything mostly? You know, that's always the dichotomy that you end up having to come to. And it's a difficult one to grapple with, because I feel like, you know, you look at someone like Jalen Harris. Like, Jalen Harris on my last live stream, he said something like, I think I've gotten everything I can out of your videos, Star. And, like, Nasta in the chat says, brah. Brah what? What do you mean, brah? But, like, no, Jalen Harris told me, like, you know, I think I've gotten everything out of your videos. And when he told me that, I was thinking, like, how can I progress my videos as forward as I possibly can to keep responses like that from happening? But the thing is that that's ultimately going to be determined by what your personal taste is and what you want out of my videos in the first place. So, like, the fact that I would sit here and say, you know, I want I want to be able to experiment and create as many differing types of videos as possible, or like to be able to make something that, you know, really feels different than the other content. You know, I can say that all day, but if it doesn't come in materially, if you don't see that, then it's not gonna produce results. You know, people will feel the same way about the videos. And I guess it's I guess it's really about fading audiences, and I'm thinking about making a vlog about this, is that, throughout my entire career as a YouTuber, my audiences have always been shifting. It's always been different people. There's been very, very few people who have stayed around since the beginning. People who were around, way back, or even people who were around a year ago. I find fewer and fewer of them over time. And I think part of it is just because I release so many videos that eventually you begin to not be able to differentiate between them. You're just like, oh, who the fuck is this Star guy? Never even heard of him, without clicking on it. And I also think it's because, like, I'm constantly changing the ideas I have, or like the stuff that I talk about. It's been pretty consistent in the last couple months, but for the longest time I would always be changing stuff around or doing things different, and so the audiences would always kind of fade, or maybe people would just lose interest because I would talk about some of the same things. And so it's really hard to figure out how to, like, create a balance where I always know I'm not going to stagnate. I don't think I ever will stagnate fully, because there's just always things to talk about when it comes to life. Like, there's always new angles you can take the old subjects to. There's always going to be new things to talk about, new places to go, especially when I go to Vietnam, there's going to be new places to go. But, like, living in this stasis that I live in right here, which it really is kind of a stasis, the only thing that I can do is take inspiration from other media. But I'm only consuming things that are similar to one another because my tastes are so defined at this point that, like, if I were to consume something, I would probably have the same ideas about it as the other stuff that I've consumed, because I tend to want to consume stuff that's similar to one another. And so that really is the struggle. Maybe I'm just being cynical. Maybe I'll find something that's really special, or does the thing that I've always been looking for. Maybe don't even know that I wanted to find. But until then, I'm just kind of stuck sitting around, trying to figure out, oh, what do I do, man? What do I do with my videos? Oh. So I don't know. Human Tetris sounds like sex. Have you listened to Human Tetris? I don't. Have you? Maybe you heard it on another live stream, because I was playing them on another live stream, but I don't think they sound like sex at all. It's good electronic music. I don't know. I didn't have the top chat on, so there were certain messages that weren't being shown to me that I didn't read. So I should probably go back and look through. To see if I... Oh shit, did I almost ban somebody? Okay, glad I didn't do that. Only real fans remember, yes. Streams me... Oh shit, here we go again. Yeah, for some reason I didn't see that, because I didn't have the top chat turned on. Yeah, no, that's exactly... No, I meant the word Human Tetris. Okay, that makes sense. My dog is, like, chasing the cat. I should probably do something about that. I think a responsible person would do something about that. Oh shit, here we go again. No, that's literally every time I upload, right? And literally every time I upload, I feel like I should do something about that. The question is whether or not I will. Vote on your phones. Will Outlaw Star be responsible enough to go deal with the impending disaster that is his dog chasing his cat? Or will he be the unrelenting lazy asshole that doesn't fix the problem? Vote on your phones right now. And see when I throw the dog into the other room, what happens is that the cat starts running around anyway. This is something that I've ceased to understand. Vote no. Well, I just did it. But this cat literally acts like a dog. He runs around everywhere. Like a dog. He's constantly, like, getting into stuff, trying to break things and stuff. And so, So I always end up needing to go deal with him as if he were a dog, to deal with the types of problems that you would have to deal with as an owner of a dog. Look, this on the news right here, I don't know if you can see this. Oh, you absolutely cannot see this. Okay. It literally just said ticking time bomb at the border, guys. There's gonna be a ticking time bomb. Something's gonna blow up. Ooh, scary. It's scary. Something's gonna blow up at the... Apparently something's gonna blow up at the border. It says Fed report details dangerous overcrowding at detention center. Okay, so that's stuff we already know. I thought it was gonna be something big and scary. Ooh, never heard of it before. Trump was right and all this other stuff. No, it's just the stuff we already knew. Okay. It's no news around here. They always just repeat the same things. Have you noticed that? The 24-hour news cycle is just them repeating the same things again and again and again and again and again. It's always the same. Never changes. Always the same. Never changes. Never changes. Always the same. You know? Ooh. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, vote no. Vote no for Star's existence. That's what I do every day. I forgot to close this right here. I don't want this to like break open or fall or something. It won't. But you know what's going on here is that there's a board. There's basically like a board that keeps this thing holding still from falling down, because the way this house was built is that it was built uneven. So normally in most houses you'd be able to put a piece of furniture like this right here and it wouldn't fall down due to the weight, because the house wouldn't be uneven, because we live kind of on a slope. Not really on a slope, it's just kind of like that. And the house was made in the 50s. What they had to, what we have to do is put a board basically on the bottom of this structure here to make sure it doesn't fall down. I have a similar case in my room. In my room I have my wardrobe is that we had to put a fucking little board, a piece of wood there to make sure it doesn't fall down. And I always hate having to do stuff like that because it's not the nature intended or something. Watching you on 144 on this filter is giving me flashbacks of LSD the Dream Simulator. Yeah, no, LSD Dream Emulator is a great game. It's really good. I might be able to play it on stream. Could I do that? This computer is really peculiar about emulators. I don't remember if the PS1 emulator actually worked. I think it errors out or something like that. And I don't even know if I'd be able to capture footage to it. But LSD the Dream Emulator, really fantastic game. Everyone should play that. The aesthetics, what I'd love to do is to use like play LSD the Dream Emulator using like mushrooms or LSD or like, I don't know, DMT or ketamine or something like that. These aren't even in the same classes of drugs. I just think they would be interesting to experience the game on. I think that would be an interesting experience. Oh, Kino. Yeah, Kino's a great band. They're a really, really great band. Everyone should listen to them. Oh, you're a Russian guy in the chat. Do you like Human Tetris at all? Because that's a really good Russian band. Oh, what was I doing? I think I'm... See, Dream Emulator on VR. Is it on VR? I don't know. Did they remake it for VR? If they did, that would be incredible. It'd be really cool if they remade it on VR. I would buy that. I would play Dream Emulator on VR. No, I wish I had a VR headset sometimes. Because I look at people playing like VR chat and stuff. There's this one YouTuber who posts these like clips of people cock and ball torture. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I watched this. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, no, I watched this VR chat YouTube channel of like people just talking to like random people on VR chat, and then like they record it and upload it. And sometimes you get really weird stories on there. You know, some really weird people show up on there, and I always find it fun to like. There was this one video where it was like, I think it was like this Brazilian girl or something that she got abused. She got abused, and she was telling her story on VR chat, and it felt so like weirdly genuine, but like it was a VR game. Like you have a character that looks like SpongeBob or something running around, or Kermit the Frog. You know, why are you telling such genuine stories on VR chat? Never heard about it. I love ooh, geez, I can't pronounce that. It's great. Yeah, no, I'll check that out. A bird talked about being homeless and playing folk punk on the same channel. Yeah. And I love stuff like that. I absolutely love it. And it's one of my favorite channels because of that. I'm thinking of making a vlog talking about my other favorite YouTube channels, and that I can't even remember the name, but that channel is definitely going to be on the list, because it's really amazing stuff, really, really good. I'm thinking I want to make a series called Star Goes Outside, only to copy the name from No, because No has a series. Well, he made one episode of it. It's called No Thank You Goes Outside, and to keep with the theme of me plagiarizing my friend. To keep with the theme of me plagiarizing him, I'm going to go outside specifically just to make that video. Oh, I know that channel, Seymour. I think Seymour. Yeah, that guy. He's really good. I remember I saw him in my recommended feed like 10 months ago. He had this one video that had do you know the anime series that has all of the virtual YouTubers? He had one of the virtual YouTubers as his like avatar in the game, and that was the thumbnail, and the video had like 3 million views, and I was like, what? 3 million views, VR chat stuff, what is this? And I just never clicked on the video. And then eventually I saw so many of those VR chat videos in my feed that eventually I just watched it. They're good. They're very good. I love stuff like that, man. I really love it, you know, these kind of experiences where, like, you can just listen to people talk who have interesting stories and personalities. Like, I would never take the time to actually talk to these people myself, and so the fact that, like, I can experience a YouTube video where it's a condensed format where you're just getting the best conversations possible, and you get to kind of sit there and like look in on their experience without actually partaking in it. Man, I fucking love it. It's like music to my ears, because I know those experiences exist. I just don't want to put in the effort to get them myself. Because I know, like, for the majority of time, I probably wouldn't like talking to these people, but those little moments that are edited together in the video that, you know, show the best that all of these people have to offer, I get to sit there and then experience it and go, wow, that sure felt good. But I know that 90% of the time talking to most of these people, I wouldn't enjoy, just because that's the way that I am. I'm kind of an asshole. It always gets upvoted on Reddit. Yeah, I figured that. Usually Reddit likes to upvote stuff like this. Sometimes they do good things, you know. Sometimes Reddit actually does something good. Very rare, though. Have you tried VR? I've never tried VR. They probably have it at, like, a Best Buy or something. Like, at a Best Buy, they probably have, like, a stand where you can go and try VR. I don't go to the store. I don't go to the store. I don't go to the store to try VR. Reddit upvotes anything. 90% of Reddit posts are fake. Yeah, they need to upvote my videos. Ooh. True. Yeah. Yeah, Reddit bots, here they come. No, someone's gonna post a star video on r/videos, and then they're gonna use their hordes and hordes of Reddit bots to upvote it to the top, the way Reactor did, the way Reactor did to get his videos on the front page. I want a VR headset so I can touch anime milkers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. VR porn better than real sex. No need. No more work. No more sex. No more work. I don't know why I'm chanting this. But yeah. I wonder, I need to take a survey. I need to take a survey of my audience where I'm like, what are your porn tastes? And I need to create a straw poll. No, I'm gonna make a video where it's a straw poll of every person in my audience, and then and then I have like a list of fetishes where it's like, okay, BDSM, daughter, incest, like it just keeps on going like this. And then people vote on it, and I just make one video saying, hey guys, can you vote my survey? That would be funny. The guy uploaded the video to Deep into YouTube, uploaded like 16 other of your videos to other subs. Which guy are you referring to? Base data mining. Yeah, base data mining. Yeah, no, I need to use data mining to control my audience. I'm gonna control my audience with data mining characteristics, man. Once I have a survey of everyone's porn taste, once I control their bedroom, I control their soul, and I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it against everyone. I'm gonna become the arbiter of your personal secrets, and then once I do so, I'm going to make videos entirely catered to your needs. From Reddit called, oh, that guy, the Mario Zimbabwe guy. I actually know that guy. He's a nice guy. I have him on Discord. Yeah, like, and it's always weird to me, the people who like will go out of their way to post people's videos on subreddits, because like for the like very limited time that I used Reddit, what I would do is I would post other people's videos to like r/anime or just subreddits like this to get lots of upvotes, because I just wanted more upvotes for my account so I could post my own videos on the fucking cartoon subreddit and cancerous shit like that back when I made cartoon videos. Reminder that Discord is filthy. Yes, I'm always reminded by you that Discord is filthy. I know this. It's funny, man. Like you've been on my videos for a long time, and so I've seen you say that Discord is bad. Like, I feel like every single time that I've talked about Discord, I've heard you say that it's bad, and I always think it's really funny. So I appreciate it. Discord is bad. It's just that you know, I like using it as a way of networking and trying to find people to do videos with, because I do these podcasts with No. Every now and again he shows up on a live stream and stuff, and I just straight up would not be able to do that without you know, Discord. So one of the things that I do is I try to like scout and try and find more people that I can make videos with, or like people who just have interesting perspectives that I can talk to and become friends with. Because that's really what I've used the internet for, or like used YouTube for the longest time, is that I literally do not know how to make friends. I actually don't. And so I use YouTube to make all of my friends, because I don't know how to make friends otherwise. And Discord just happens to be the most widely syndicated chatting app. I really wish everyone would go back to IRC sometimes. IRC is honestly pretty comfy. I like IRC. IRC is fun. Everyone should go back to IRC, man. I know there's decentralized forms of IRC that exist too, so it's like they're way ahead of us on that. All this missing some Lil Ugly Mane for the most supreme aesthetic. I mean, yeah, no, Lil Ugly Mane or Earl, if I put on, what's the Earl Sweatshirt album, about not going outside, I could use, IRC, TeamSpeak, Discord, Skype. Damn, he put TeamSpeak above Discord. That is some woke shit right there. That's the wokest thing I've ever heard. Imagine having friends. That's what I would have said. Like, what was it, like, it's more than 2 years ago now. Well, no, it's 2 years ago, technically. There was a large part of 2017 where I still didn't have friends. So yeah, that's what I've said. That's what I would have said for the longest time. Um, but I am a human being, so I have human limits. I can't be the most based red pilled robot on R9K who is like who uses Buddhism characteristics to overcome stuff. I was really into that idea for the longest time. Uh, let's see. There's instructions on how to make friends in the comments of Daniel's "Why I Have No Friends" video. Yeah, no, I imagine he probably got a lot of feedback on that. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. Did you listen to it when I showed it to you? Yeah, no, I remember you linked it. You linked the album to me, and I was like, oh yeah, that one. And then I listened to it, and it was really good. It's a really good album. Not something that I can listen to all in one sitting. It's a really good album otherwise. I can't really listen to most albums all in one sitting because that's just not the way that I am, unless I'm listening to like electronic music or like synth music or like folk punk. Like those are my areas. Some rap albums I'm able to sit and listen to all the way through. Like one example is like Atrocity Exhibition or what's another? I don't. Does Death Grips even count? I can listen to pretty much all of Death Grip's stuff in one sitting usually. But I mean, the one that I had trouble with was Bottomless Pit. Like, there's some songs on Bottomless Pit that are really good, but I can't listen to the whole thing. Like, a lot of people like Bottomless Pit a lot, and I don't really understand. I don't understand why people like that album so much. I like Denzel Curry a lot, so I listen to a lot of like Planet Shrooms. Planet Shrooms I can listen to over and over again. I used to be a big fan of Imperial. I thought Imperial was one of my favorite albums for the longest time. I re-listened to it recently, and I only like some of the songs off of it. I don't even like the whole record anymore. And I thought it was one of the best albums ever for the longest time. Let's see. I consider DG rap. Definitely more experimental rap, though. Do you like clipping or dialect? Discord has ruined because the normies came, just like YouTube and Reddit and the internet in general. I agree. I have never been into music myself. I prefer to listen to YouTube rather than music. Yeah, no, that's the thing, is that, like, I would never call myself a music fan because so much of what I listen to is mostly just YouTube videos. When I listen to music, usually it has to be something pretty specific that placates to my taste. Discord would still be stealing data even if it didn't have normie users. Yeah, no, that's true. It's just that the culture as a whole has gotten worse because the normies are on there. The internet has been fucked since 2007. Yeah, no, I agree. I think the deep web, and I barely remember the 2007 internet. That's the thing, is that I was like, at this point I can barely remember most of it, but I still remember like watching my brother go on there and him like showing me how websites worked and stuff, and I would try to use it in a very rudimentary way, and I just thought it was so exciting at the time, but at this point I don't even remember most of that. The iPhone ruined the internet. Yeah, that's because normies can get on it. I like clipping, specifically the album Clipping. Yeah, no, Clipping is great. I can easily get through a whole album, but I don't get anything for the first time since English is not my native language. Yeah, no, I can imagine it makes it difficult. I listen to a lot of music that isn't in my native language. Like, I listen to a lot of Russian synth music, and I listen to a lot of like Japanese, like J-pop, and this type of thing. And I like experimental Japanese stuff. Like Midori. Midori is one that I really like, where it's like the music is just really loud. There is, I don't remember the name of the artist, Izumi something, but she made this kind of like rap jazz album called My Room, My Stage, which has these almost kind of hikikomori characteristics to it. It's a really good album. Really, really good album. What apps or tools do you use for aesthetic videos and this stream? This I'm using OBS, Open Broadcaster. I'm using Open Broadcaster to make this. Open Broadcaster has settings that you can use to put overlays over the video. So I'm using overlays. I'm using the overlays from OBS. For other videos, like pre-recorded stuff, I use Sony Vegas Pro. Sony Vegas helps. Excuse me. It has a lot of different like settings that you can use to change colors and stuff. I use a program called Kden Live as well, which is a lot easier to get running on Linux because it's just on the store. Kden Live is pretty good. It doesn't have nearly as many options as Sony Vegas does, and the layout's not the best either, but I like Kden Live for what it is. I'm gonna go grab a water. I've returned. Oh, okay. Are these the same overlays that No does in his streams? He could be using different overlays. I don't know. I'm just using what OBS internally has. This is another case of me stealing ideas from him. Is that I blatantly rip him off. But, I mean, he's taken ideas from me in videos, too. I should do another stream with him. I almost did a stream with him last night, but I was already in a call with someone beforehand. And I think we almost did a stream the other day, but I just wasn't around. Most of the time I'm asleep. Like, 'cause he's in the UK, so usually, like, I'm not usually awake at this time. But because we're 6 hours apart, normally when he's awake, I'm asleep. And so it's difficult to get him on streams because of that. But maybe we'll do one. Maybe we'll do one at some point. I don't know how I stream so much, to be honest. I stream all the time. I stream all the time now, of like 3-hour streams, just cramming people's sub feeds. Have you ever heard of the band Kibo Motto? I think you'd like them. I've never heard of them before. Let me look this up. Kibo Motto. Kibo. Oh, it's the first thing that shows up. Cool. Let me listen. Let me take a listen to what this is. Oh, it's a Japanese thing. See, what is... Listen to the song Sugar Water. What is this? Let's get a live reaction.
It smells like a sandal.
Yeah, I like the general sound of this, but I'm not going to clog up the stream with me listening to it. That sounds good. Yeah. Should I go back to the room now? I feel like I should go back to the room now because I don't want the laptop to suddenly like run out. I don't want it to suddenly run out of for it to run out of battery just at random. Oh. What I need. You know what I need for inspiration is what I need for inspiration is more. Oh no, okay. Yeah. The number one benefactor for, because I've been trying to write lately. I've been trying to write more, to write about more things. They had their song Birthday Cake in Jet Set Radio Future on Xbox? Holy shit. I love that game. Is that, oh, part of me wish I had more access to, like, alcohol and stuff, because I've been trying to write, and I've come to the realization that it's 10 times easier to write when you have alcohol. If, like, like writing the sort of self-critical. I'm gonna explain this more once I get this charger over here. But the sort of self-critical feeling that you get